Hey, NASDAQ, where you get the best dope on the markets. I am your host, Alan Palmer. We're going to talk some trading here. Today is Friday, August 7th. Actually, it's olive line day. There's your hint. Crude oil kind of steady, top left-hand corner here. Here, look at this silver. Lightning strikes twice, only in the futures markets. Okay, this day right here, we had just a little back off day, and now you got another one. Okay, that's so silver was up 6% on the day here. Gold, this is what gold looks like. Okay, now we're in the D's contract 44.70. I want to talk about grains here. Here we just opened here. I talked about this. Okay, this. What does the August look like here? Just for, do I have a daily chart here? Okay, so we're in August. This is going off the board here very soon. And so that's not concerned. I just want to take a glance at it. This is the action today. Okay, I talked about, buying it here. And then whatever, man, you take, it's right in front of a number. The USDA, you did have a big break. Here's the corn, same kind of thing here. This was, we had this levels here. And you can see here's another level here. And then, you kind of, there's only a couple here. Okay, but so we just spent this time right here. And we were under this reversal up. Okay, so then you keep you keep the bears selling. And, look at this. You go down one last time and then you come up. But that's a 30-cent break. We were talking about this going into August, it's a trading market. So here's wheat. Wheat was the other one here. This was the one where one of my guys canceled his buying it at 627. Here's an example here, okay? Because I kind of felt that 27 buying the low of the day there was you'd have to get it up off over, yesterday's low. And in that case, what did we close at 31 or something like that? I told somebody 28 and a half. One of my other guys, he just put in a day order. So here we are trading at a trend line here. We got at 11 o'clock. It is 9 o'clock almost. This is a trend line here, bottom right there in gold. Okay, so this is a breakout trend line here, and you can see, you say, okay, you close over it, okay. But then here you wanted to buy it here. If you're looking to buy silver here and you're buying it over there, okay? Or you're buying it right at there. You just touch it and that's what happened today, okay? So, or at least so far. So let's go take a look at crude oil here just to take a look at it here. This is where we are right now. What are we down? 77.33. Okay, so we're dead ass steady here. Okay, but we spend times that look. These guys have their models figured out. Okay, and I think they're just kind of like in bands. And but those are the day session trading hours there. Let's go take a look at. You wouldn't think you go to it. This is the NASDAQ. Okay, this is the NASDAQ. This was going into the end of July. And here we came out of here. Okay, this was also where that guy blew out. The 24-year-old German whiz kid. So here's bean oil here. Okay, we got the USDA coming out here. I was just thinking here. I wonder if they might change something on the biodiesel, on USDA. Here, look at this trend line here. You got a trend line going up, and you got an olive there, and then you had these tiny olives right here. Okay, one bar over it, and you don't close under it. And then here you come back here, you go right down to this red, okay, of that same one, and then right down here, that's the green of that right there, and you blew through it here. So this will be, because I actually under here, look out, So if you're looking to sell a rally, I don't know. Those are your levels. If you trade soybean meal, olive cell, here's the green of that. Okay. Right before the number. And I'm just sitting here trying to show the artwork in the charts. So we looked at crude. Let me just drag this over. Oh, as a matter of fact, look at this. Copper making new lows. Okay, this is a weekly chart. Okay, these are all-time highs. Okay, these are all-time highs. Remember this? And this was all, let's go look at a daily here. Oops. Hang on, this one here. Okay, so we got almost up to $7. Look at that. 696. Here we're at 670. So this is not for the faint of heart. But there's here. Oh, that's kind of interesting. You take it out and then look at that. You reverse out of there. Okay, and then here. Now you got another day of follow through. We'll see. You want to buy a neckline? 663.22 right now. Downward sloping. It changes tomorrow. Here's the U.S. dollar chart here. I just drew this today for someone else. That'll be a neckline. You make a case here for this one here. And these will be good here for the next, because, we're only in August 7th right now. Okay, so you're back over there. On a closed basis, though, you might keep, that's if you're trading a dollar. And that's just my comment here, just giving it a little color. Down on the bottom here, this is sugar. Here's the end of June. We were at $13.77 here. We're at 16 cents. This is coffee right here. And then this is cotton. Cotton finally rallied this year. Okay, if you need anything else, email me, arp@nasdog.com. Thanks for watching. Always use a risk stop to stop the risk.
You got 79 trading, and once again 78 are trading, 6s are trading, 76 evens are trading.